reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
I'm your other host, Quincy. Luckily, it's not like, at least it's not like overly humid. I went to Florida. Why is there sound playing on my Twitch? My Twitch is supposed to be no sound. I went to Florida last year in June. It was so fucking humid because like it was off and on rain because it's fucking Florida. It was so fucking humid. And I sat there and I was just like, okay, this is, I already don't like being in Florida, and this just made it worse, man. So I can deal with the level of humidity we have right now. It's a nice break from the heat that we've been having. It's kind of nice on the skin almost after how dry things have been. I had to be at Sam's Club the other day, which is not my normal go-to. I normally am a Costco guy, but I was over at Sam's Club the other day and I picked up their Colombian, their brand, Maker's Mark, whatever it is, Colombian coffee. It's not bad. It's not great. It's fine. It's the store brand. I would have preferred to pick up another thing in Newman's, but that's over at Costco, which is not where I was at. So, yeah, yeah. They're I mean, how else do you eat a hot dog? um, yeah, no, I prefer Costco over Sam's Club, but beggars can't be choosers. Got to get what you got to get. Um, hey man, if you get the free year, that's great. That's how I started my Costco membership. I had a free year, and I've just been keeping it regular since. My brother has Sam's Club, and so I'm on his account for now, and that's how I do that. Um, but yeah, it's fine. One thing to know is like the different stores have their different brands, so it's like I think Costco carries Skippy, while Sam's Club carries Jif or something like that. It's something to that effect. Reminder. I mean, it's not like industrial. It's not like what you would pick up from like restaurant supply. But it's two of the really big containers. And one of the healthiest you can eat for when it comes to like cheap food is peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It does it does actually a lot of good for your body. Um, it's yeah, and depending on what kind of bread you get too, you can add some different things too. I haven't mentioned this in a while. Make sure everybody goes and claims their free games. There was like 3 or 4 on Twitch, and I'm trying to see what's on Epic right now, but it's not loading. Yeah. I I've looked at Citizen Sleeper. I haven't actually sat down and played this one yet because this one's been on Game Pass, I think. Um, right. Um, yeah, probably, which means I'm gonna suck at it. Um, I don't remember what the lineup is and where we have this, but since we are talking about the free games at Epic, did you want to start with our correction from last week, and then we'll go into the rest of the news? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I never even asked you. Have you already tried it? How is it? Mhm. I find that there's very few sodas that I will be happy drinking warm. So yeah, it was a mistake. We didn't watch enough of their announcements to know. We went off with some bullet point stuff, things like that. What I'm seeing is that there is a lot of talk about it's basically AI so that you don't have to pay artists is what it's really breaking down to, because it's kind of removing a lot of the concept art, filler art sections. And it's like, a lot of people are going to take the argument of, well, it's streamlining things. It's like, it's not streamlining things, it's costing jobs is what it's doing. So yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. We have a thing saying that we can't be heard.
What the fuck? There we go. Oh my god. Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
So, did any of that get recorded?
I don't know. Because I when I looked at it before I started, it was fine. And then when it started, I don't know if it kept going. God damn it. God damn it. Every single time there's an update
Well,
for anything, it just. Yeah. Uh, okay.
I'll take a second and find out if it recorded, because if not, we're gonna have to repeat like everything for the recording.
I have to stop streaming to do that.
Oh crap. Okay.
I'll I'll kerfuddle with it, but
Well, let's just repeat.
What are you drinking, Quincy?
The store brand Colombian coffee from Sam's Club because I couldn't do a Costco shop. What are you drinking, Justin?
I am drinking zero sugar mug floats vanilla howler. It tastes better cold, but it's dang fine, and we got it on a really nice sale. Cheaper than most 12 packs nowadays.
Yeah, I've been wondering about the float drinks because I've seen them around.
Mm-hmm. What else did we talk? We talked about the rain breaking up this heat wave that we're going to be going through, but I've seen some TikToks being like, "Don't believe it! It's going to get hotter now that it's rained," and that is true. Every time it does rain, it gets a little warmer the following day. Unexpected rain, I should say. But then I talked about apologizing for the AI assets in Unreal Engine. How I said that there were no AI implementation of the tools that we talked about, which was true, but I had also mentioned that there was no AI at all. And no, that was completely false. There is some AI that has been brought in, such as the neural network engine, that basically says it runs real time inference to augment a game with artificial intelligence and to implement editor-based features as asset operations, queries, and artist assisting tools, to which I said, I do not believe that the artist assisting tools is not doing something fucky to the original artist's actual... Like, if it's using someone else's art, I'm already up in the air about that.
Well, that's the thing. It has to use someone else's art. AI can't just create something from scratch. So this is absolutely going to use other people's art. It has to. It has no choice.
Yeah, but you can teach your own to kind of build its own render. You can run runtimes to have it.
What though? You have to show it stuff to do that.
Yeah.
So unless you're only submitting your own artwork into that AI, which this is not an individual person's AI, this is built off of a giant company that has ownership or access to thousands of games and the internet. Yeah, so this is just a way to not pay artists, is what this is breaking down to.
It seems that way. The NNE model data assets in the content browser for imported neural network models means that you can upload someone else's model data and begin to kind of pool that around. And even if it's not a part of that model data asset, you can actually kind of turn it around and be like, well, I would like this character model, but in Blurple, and it'll be able to change it to Blurple. I don't know. I do not know how to, like, where this would be actually good.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I don't know what
information. I'm annoyed with it. I had a level of praise last week, and now I feel disgusting for having any of that. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the future of Unreal 5. Whatever the fuck they're gonna, or even into 5. Or 6.0, when they actually start doing some actual things, it's good. It's great. Good. You don't use the AI tools. Use all the other things that we talked about last week, where there was very...
I just wish at this point, I just wish that I had the understanding and the skill to build a competitor, because I fucking would in a second at this point. And I would just run my own company, because fuck all these companies that keep pushing and trying for AI. Fuck them. I mean, I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of all of it.
I'm sure soon the Frostbite engine is going to be up in the air, so people will be able to utilize that. I'm sure the Kojima's engine, I think it's the Fox engine, is going to be up in the air also, but Konami still, I think, owns the rights to that. Hard to know. Then you have Snowdrop. I think Snowdrop's still around-ish. I don't know if it's still being utilized. And Crytek, I haven't seen anything with Crytek for a while, so I don't know if they're still being utilized. I think it was Dying Light was the last one. The second Dying Light was Crytek. But that was a while ago. I don't know. I'm a little bummed out that we're having to deal with AI in 5. Like, a lot of AI. Like, the perception component, that is, you teach a robot drone NPC how to, like, see things, hear noises, reacting to what an AI could learn from what you're teaching them, such as, oh, I hear something, I'm going to go investigate, or, oh, I see someone, I'm going to go say hi to them, type of ordeal. That's fine. Those are always fine. Those are just lines of code that you can always implement. That type of AI is, you're teaching it. You're doing the work. Oop.
that's the thing is it still doesn't even actually technically learn and everything. Like AI is not the thing they keep trying to sell.
True.
And a lot of times we're calling things AI that aren't actually AI. It's a program.
Yeah.
And so basically, until true AI is a thing, I think it's just one of those things where it's like, why are you calling it AI? But at the end of the day, is all of it is being marketed and created as an attempt to not pay people. That's what it's breaking down to. And so I'm never going to support that.
Yeah.
Or it's being developed to steal assets, and I'm definitely not going to support that either. So, yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at on that. Of like fuck these companies and fuck AI as a whole. I've got no interest in using it. I've got no like. I can't code. I've tried learning it. It's just my brain it's not one of those things that my brain likes. Doesn't wrap around it well. So if I ever need something where I'm gonna have to code something, sounds like I'm hiring somebody that can code.
Oh, wow. So, okay, create a new blueprint project based on the third-person template. From the main menu, go to Settings, Plugins, open the plugins, go to Gameplay section and enable the Smart Objects AI Behaviors and Gameplay Behaviors Smart Objects plugin. Restart the editor if prompted. So you'll be able to make smart objects. Basically, if you put down a chair, it'll know that it is a chair and you can sit on it. Okay, that's cool, I guess, so that you don't have to attempt to work a skeletal mesh onto it. Okay, this is old UE type of mechanics. It's just, it brings over a little bit more of ease of complexity, which is fine. Yeah, okay. It's not terrible. It's just a lot of work around just to get that working. Yeah, anyways. Sucks that they're doing it.
Shouldn't the engine already have something built in that you can just be like, oh, hey, boom, chair. Hey, characters are allowed to sit in chairs. Boom. Like, this is the whole point of an engine, is that I don't have to build every ounce of this from the ground up. So shouldn't an engine already have that as an available thing and not need to add it in through some kind of AI crap?
There's a little bit of a shrug from me. I'm not gonna pretend to know.
I just don't. Like, it seems like a weird. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to look up to see what the last Crytek game, Crytek engine game was, which has proven a little bit more difficult than I would have liked, because like none of these lists are in order of release. But it's looking like it was probably The Hunt, which was 2024. But then they keep doing the updates and DLCs and whatnot for it. Prior to that, you got some Crisis games. They worked on some of the State of Decays, stuff like that. But I think The Hunt's the last thing they did in Crytek.
I should have sworn they did. I thought who were the ones who did Dying Light? Dying Light, the Beast engine.
I know that they did some of the Far Cry's also, but I don't think they've done the more recent.
Oh, it's Techland. Yeah, okay, my bad.
Yeah. I was trying to see what it would cost to use the Crytek engine, but I'm not seeing a way to get a hold of the Crytek engine on their website.
Interesting. Okay.
But it's also very possible that I'm just dumb.
It's fine. It's fine. But in short, fuck AI, and hopefully whoever's using Unreal Engine does not need to do all of this. And just use the original tools. Let's talk about...
Oh, wait. Before we move on, I think I figured it out. I'm waiting for the page to load. What is up with my internet today? Did someone crash into a freaking node?
Probably.
It's not loading. Pretty sure I found like where to go to see about using their engine.
Oh.
And it won't load.
While you're looking that up, did you hear about the Logan Paul, Jake Paul brothers making an AI generated movie?
No, but I mean, it's nothing new that they,
bother me.
Yeah, no, it's complete schlock.
So
A lot of it's on the left side of the head one moment, it's on the right side the next.
just AI, it sucks.
It sucks. And then Logan Paul is wearing his wrestling attire, and I'm like, okay, cool. They at least know how to model that correctly, I guess.
Doesn't he wrestle for WWE?
Yep.
Don't they have a whole bunch of rules about you're not allowed to do things off of the brand of your wrestling without cutting them in? Because that's why a bunch of the WWE guys were told they had shut down their Twitches and like other social media because they were making money, but they were using their wrestling names and the wrestling fan base. It was a big blow up, and
couldn't tell you. Like,
I'm pretty sure that happened because then you had AEW going, no, like we support them going and doing their own thing. Like, why are you guys so gross?
I remember Up Up Down Down not shutting down, so they had a few things, but it was WWE branded, like it was meant from WWE, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was New Day, but I don't want to like say that and be serious and then be wrong. But there were people that were actively doing streams and they were making a lot of money on it, like doing like Twitch streams for Let's Plays and stuff like that.
I think that was AJ Styles.
And I remember it being a big thing like several years ago where WWE like threw a huge fucking fit and was like, no, like you're in contract, we own character stuff, yada yada. It like became a whole thing. I don't know, but it's interesting that he's doing his wrestling gear stuff on there if they're not involved. I found the thing for what it costs to use CryEngine, by the way, after a billion years of trying to get the web page to load because my computer's being a pain in the ass today.
Okie dokie.
So use CryEngine for free. 5% royalty applies when you ship your project. Your first 5,000 annual revenue per project is royalty free.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah. No. So they also have a system requirements section too for those that are curious. See if your computer can handle it before you do it.
Okay, that's also another plus. So that way you're not down.
Yeah, so they also have enterprise benefits. Maximize control for your item. Bespoke licensing. We offer custom solutions to support teams of all sizes for a range of gaming and non-gaming projects. Premium support. Our technical experts provide one-to-one engine support to help you solve the hard problems quickly. Scalable solutions. Flexible licensing and pricing allow you to stay within budget as your team and project scopes grows. Optimizing guidance, getting ready for release. We can help you reach peak performance for your supported platform. Additional training, access customer training, workshops, and educational materials to help your team achieve their vision. And dedicated account manager. Your dedicated account manager will provide the best solutions and guidances to suit the needs of your business. Now, this is the enterprise thing. So that's like a whole thing that like they have a sales department for that you contact for that. But that's like if you're doing a studio and you want to use their engine and you want their help with it. Boom. Otherwise, yeah, free. With the, like I said, use it for free. 5% royalty applies when you ship your project, and then your first 5,000 annual revenue per project is royalty free. I mean, 5% is not bad.
Yeah.
It's a decent price.
To confirm on who closed down the Twitch, it was AJ Styles. And yeah, he said, I want to thank you all for the great memories on Mixer and Twitch. I will cherish these memories. I love all of you and who made this possible and supported me, etc., etc. I will be suspending the Styles Clash stream. This isn't goodbye, but this is a see you sometime in the future. Again, this isn't the end. It's just a pause. So yeah, he stopped as of May of 2024. He might be coming back now that he's retired.
So it was one of those things. I remembered it being a thing, and it was one of those things that AEW was like, "Yeah, we don't do that. Oh, we got to stretch and hydrate."
I got them both. Delicious root beer. Alrighty.
Yeah. So I'm not saying the point of the CryEngine thing was just looking at it and seeing what other engines there are, what it would cost you. Because I know one of the big things with Unreal is that it's free, and they're not the only one out there. Now, does that mean that Cry isn't going to go through and implement some kind of fucking AI crap down the line where we're going to have to go, screw them too? Not necessarily. Never know.
Hope not.
But yeah, if you've got the hardware, you've got the interest, go Make some fucking games, people.
Make some
Do it
games.
without AI.
So, we finally got confirmation on the Steam machine. I'll go over the Humble bundles after this one, but I wanted to get this out of my head considering it's not on the browser. So, $1,049 for the 512 gigabyte Steam machine. This comes as a bit of a blow after their original price tag of $749 was immediately exploderated by the huge blow up of the prices of both RAM and SSDs. However,
Now,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh.
No, you first.
However, there is a caveat to expanding storage for a little bit cheaper than buying just a whole new SSD. Micro SD card slots for slower games. So I was like, okay, that is an idea.
So here's my thing. I don't hate the machine.
Mm-hmm.
The specs on the machine are not as good as I had hoped, but I mean, you're getting access to Steam, which is a huge boon.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, a PlayStation 5 Pro runs better.
That is correct.
At a low price.
That is correct.
That price comes in off of the fact that RAM has gotten so stupid due to AI, which is not Steam's fault. They have not been an AI investor. I'm not mad at them for the price. It's very much because of the situation we're in. And I very much could see Steam, if shit calms down, going, oh, hey, let's drop our price. I feel like they're that kind of company.
They most certainly
That being said, I can't, even with it giving you access to the Steam library, I can't go through and drop $1,000 on a machine that runs like this one does. Because it doesn't run bad. It's just not the best thing on the market for the price you're paying. And that's where I run into an issue. That being said, I'm still not going to go buy a PlayStation 5.
I concur. On both behalves. I'm not going to be doing either or, even if I had the money to. The Steam machine does raise up a lot of good points as far as I do like that the CPU is actually pretty good. The GPU is a little rough with 28 computing units. I would have thought that it would have done a little bit more for just overall better graphics. I mean, 8 gigabytes of GDDR6. I was like, okay, that's cool, you know. The micro SD card slot. Actually, let me check something. I want to see if a micro SD can actually output AAA games, speed-wise, I mean. Okay, so for the Shadow the Hedgehog branded micro SD, it has 180 read and 130 write. So it's not...
I think my neighbor might have just blown themselves up with fireworks.
Did
that pick up on the mic?
No. But
that didn't sound good.
But to put it in perspective, the M.2s can, the low end, the Gen 3s and some Gen 2s can run 3,000 megabytes a second, while just this little tiny micro SD can do 180 and 130. So it is a lot slower, and you probably want to put like lower ended games on it. It is not meant for the like heavier titles like Cyberpunk, The Witcher. I mean, maybe The Witcher might actually run pretty okay on that.
I mean, The Witcher's older; it should run fine on it. Being ran on 360.
That is true. But anything that's like AAA over the last, we'll say 6 years, may be a little difficult. But if you're just throwing games like Balatro or other roguelites, maybe some medium-sized 3D games, Risk of Rain 2, it should be fine. But that is another 200
minutes. Recommended specs requirements on Witcher 3. Oh my god, with the frickin' cookies.
I like cookies.
Requirements minimum. Why is this image so bright? There we go. For Witcher 3, the minimum is a DirectX. Ray tracing is not needed for the minimum resolution is 1080p. OS is 64-bit Windows 7, 64-bit Windows 8, 8.1. Processor Intel Core processor Intel CPU Core i5 2500K 3.3 GHz
So
or an
second
AMD A10 5800K APU at 3.8 GHz. Graphics and NVIDIA GPU GeForce GTX 660 and AMD GPU Radeon HD 7870. RAM 6 gigs, disk space 50.
So
That's the minimum.
Oh, so then this can definitely play it on high. No problem. No sweat.
Yeah. The problem is you're trying to benchmark off of a game that came out
12?
like when did The Witcher 3 come out?
12 years ago? Yeah. Oh, maybe longer.
15? 2015. 11 years ago.
Oh, okay, 11. I mean, that's not terrible. However, what is terrible is if you want to get the upgrade in the internal storage, the fast storage, that is an extra $300. That's a bit pushing it, especially when...
I mean, so here's the thing. I don't think that's pushing it for internal storage if you look at the price of storage.
You can get a 2 terabyte storage itself for $250.
Absolutely. It is not installed as one that will run faster than having an external.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you got that thing of like, built-in storage versus external storage. There's weird pricing on that. I am getting the most AI-ified Credit Karma ad on Twitch right now. It's disgusting. So like that's the thing is like external is slower than internal. That's one of those things that people worry about when gaming. It's one of those things that Xbox forces you on when it comes to their freaking storage things. So when it comes to built-in storage, what's the pricing on that versus an external?
That is fair. That is certainly fair. And it comes already pre-ready to go with the new Steam OS 3 that is free to use. You can go onto the website, grab Steam OS 3 that is in beta right now. You can load it up on anything you want, anything that'll run it, and begin to start using Steam games on it. I am very appreciative that SteamOS 3 is out and about and is very clean running. Like, it gets a huge thumbs up from me. It is a lot more form factor. It is meant for the Steam controllers, but regular Xbox controller that we may already own definitely works well with it. I have no real major notes against it. What I do have an interesting head scratch about is the way that they've had their pre-order. So from when it first dropped to the June 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. On that date and time, the list will be closed and randomized. You will be able to receive an email with the results shortly after. Now, the reason why they did this is, of course, bots are obviously out and about, and they wanted people with a little bit slower internet or maybe even just unavailable at that time to join the list. And you'll be able to, of course, select any of the models to join that list, and as soon as you get the email, you'll be able to confirm it within 48 hours and put down a small payment, depending on credit, of course, or you can pay the whole thing off if you got the cash. However, the reason why they chose random was mostly because of the botters, but I thought they were going to do the thing that they did with the controller, where if you've been helpful for Steam since the beginning, or like you've got a huge ass Steam library and you've been putting money into Steam, that they would immediately be like, oh yeah, you're top of the list. You're near the top of the list. But alas, they did not.
I mean, there was probably some favoritism and whatnot.
I mean, you help out Steam should help you out, right? That's my vision on it. But I get it. Randomized is the more fair.
There's a gray area there.
There's a gray area there.
At the end of the day, it's not worth the price to me because of what it is able to do. It would have to come down a little bit in what it's able to do, or come down a little bit in the price, or increase what it can do. But this very much is a marker of what is being caused by this AI bubble, with the prices of RAM and whatnot, which just furthers the, if Xbox or PlayStation were to drop a new console right now, how much of a price gouge that would be. And it's just one of those things, like, I don't know that this is worth it anymore versus when it was first announced. And it's one of those things, if they could have come out before this AI shit went crazy, this would have been much more worth it.
I concur. I'm right.
Because at these specs, at these specs, these prices, I mean, you might just need to buy a gaming PC.
Well, then you're dropping twice the price for stronger across the board. But at least you're guaranteed.
Stronger across the board, plus more things you can do on it because it won't be made for just gaming.
That is correct.
Because you're not doing video editing on the Steam.
Apparently you can.
Machine.
You can. They say you can load up your own operating system, including Linux, which will allow you for backdooring things like Premiere, Sony Vegas, etc., etc. So it can do it. Is it meant for it? Hard to know.
Yeah.
But that being said, it is a fine, inexpensive box if you have the extra money laying around to put in the living room and put your Steam library on it. And, you know, it is going to last quite a while.
But does everybody have the money to drop on this? I mean, that's the thing. $1,000 to be able to play the majority of your Steam stuff in another room. You know, that's the other thing is, if you have a massive Steam library, you probably already have a computer to play on.
That is true. But what if you want to, hang out on the couch? You know, I don't know. I'm chaotic neutral. I do enjoy that they are at least going through with it instead of being like, yeah, dude, RAM prices, we're just going to kind of retreat. No, they're going to be like, it's going to be a little bit more pricey.
No, I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying, to me, financially, this just doesn't make sense.
I concur. But as you mentioned before, Steam probably will play nice in the sandbox once this whole fucking AI bubble pops and we get ourselves some inexpensive RAM on the dirt cheap that they're going to be trying to sell to make a fucking profit. That also being said, there is a whole bunch of Steam Machine shells that I've seen, such as D-Brand's Companion Cube, some that are wood cut and actually does pretty good at insulating what little heat it generates, and also some that you can have customized to its form fit, such as the Behemoth, guys behind BattleBlock Theater, has one that is dressed up like Hattie Haddington hat and all. I'm here for the customization bits, because you don't really get that much.
Oh yeah, the customization's fun.
With a PC, you just can slap some stickers on it, I guess. Or buy a custom case.
It depends on how artsy you are yourself when it comes to the PC, because there's people that do a lot of really cool shit with their PCs. Yeah. But when you look at like PlayStation, there's very little you can do with the fins on that, and they keep fighting companies that try to make alternate ones. So you kind of get stuck with stickers and skins. And when you look at the Xbox, I mean, the only option you have is to put stickers and skins on it, because none of that actually comes off. Not like the old 360 where you can actually pop the faceplate off and put different ones on.
True. Well, that's enough about the Steam Machine. We're happy it is now existing, but fuck AI, man. Heading over to the good old Humble Bundles, we have ourselves 3 pretty nice bundles featuring Going Rogue, a light-heavy bundle featuring 9 games that are all roguelites, that some of these I actually have a huge like for, such as Nightmare Reaper, Rogue Legacy, Linked, and the sequel to Linked, a coupon for it. None Shall Intrude, a very interesting multi-phase raid boss that changes every single time you grab something, so they can grab a card themselves that kind of beats against you. I was very intrigued by it. and Brutal Orchestra, which has this really interesting art style. All of these you can get for $10, and it helps out Team Rubicon. Team Rubicon is a veteran-led humanitarian organization that serves global communities before, during, and after disasters and crises. By uniting civilians, veterans, and first responders in service, Team Rubicon delivers aid where it's needed most and gives those who have served a renewed sense of purpose and community. Yeah! Second one is June Tunes, a bunch of rhythm-based games that are really fun and inexpensive. One of which I've played the first one, but I have not played the second one of. Everhood 2, a very psychedelic trip while dodging music notes. It is a very interesting one, but it also kind of does a lot of drug talk. But I don't know, I didn't have much of a problem with it. It was a very fun game. Another one, Trombone Champ. If you haven't seen or heard anything from Trombone Champ, go and look it up right now and laugh at how strange it is. And an interesting little RPG with rhythm beats, Kill the Music, where you play as a trio that has to basically, play along and defeat the evil. And you also get a 25% off coupon, a game we talked about before, Unbeatable. A rhythm... Okay. Oh, quiet you. A game of which you play some rhythm while in a very artist-heavy Jet Set Radio world. I'm here for the art style. But the music's pretty good. I've heard a lot of the music that's they released the music on YouTube on YouTube Music, and I gotta say, pretty damn good music. 25% off is not a bad deal. All of that for 12 doll hairs, and it helps Stack Up. StackUp.org is a 501c3 nonprofit organization supporting U.S., NATO, and ANZAC veterans with video gaming. Whether sending supply crates full of video games to combat zones or military hospitals, sponsoring deserves veterans to attend VIP gaming events or studio tours, or working through groups of volunteers stationed worldwide to help veterans at a local level. Yeah. Badoo. And last little bundle. I asked a friend about this who is heavily a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. It is their 35th anniversary, also known as the 35th birthday. There was a lot of messages, one by Mega Man, one by Dante from Devil May Cry. Just a lot of love was definitely put into Sonic the Hedgehog being one of the main capstones of the gaming revolution. I don't think there is a single system that Sonic is not on. So, happy birthday, Sonic the Hedgehog. And they, over at Humble Bundle, they released a Sonic the Hedgehog 35th Anniversary ID Comics bundle, featuring volumes 1 through 21, and a whole bunch of offshoots that include Tangle and Whisper, a bunch of characters that I don't quite know myself. Bad Guys, an individual that wants to mirror Dr. Eggman and push beyond that limit. And just a whole bunch of very interesting comics. And I asked, would I be entertained by these? And they very simply put, yes, but there is some low points, which I'm very happy that they told me more about it. And I said, okay, I may check this out. $18 gets all 27 of these pretty dang good books, and it helps out Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Since 1983, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals has raised more than $5 billion with a B dollars, most of it $1 at a time, through their charity's Miracle Balloon Icon. But that's not all the Sonic I have. Stuff. That's not all the Sonic I have. Next up, I have Sonic the Hedgehog Pinball Machine. So, celebrating the 35th anniversary, Jersey Jack Pinball made a very nice looking pinball machine and put together a 1-minute trailer for it. And I kind of like it. It looks very good for a pinball machine. I haven't played pinball in a while. I've been meaning to go to the... I'm not good at it. I'm okay at it. But especially when it gets this intricate, where it has 2 layers of pinball, and also an LED screen up top that is playing some Sonic gameplay of its own, and then multi-ball, and then just there's a lot going on with this arcade. Or
Yeah.
I was gonna say arcade device, but yeah, I guess that's right too. But you can buy them personally. Now, when you think, pinball machine, how much would you spend? Not on the collector's edition, but the regular arcade edition without all the other bells and whistles.
I expect pinball machines to be expensive as shit. I feel this is probably a couple grand.
Couple grand would be putting it very softly. So I looked at all of the stuff that they're selling over here, and I was like, okay, hey, this is kind of neat. All of the extra little trinkets that they've added on. Socks and Chat says 2K. Okay. As I was like, oh man, they added a lot of really cool details. They even got the voice actors for Eggman and Sonic from Sonic Boom generation. And I was like, okay, they got a whole bunch of voice lines that are completely unique to this arcade machine. Cool. So if you want the arcade edition, $10,000 with a deposit of $1,000.
That is insanity.
I
I don't know what's more concerning, the fact that it costs that much or the fact that there's people out there that can do this and it not hurt them.
Yeah, there are people who are like, 10 grand? Pittance! I buy it now! However...
Let me get a second one for my summer home.
Yeah, I know, right? I would like to add to my 1 billion pinball game collection. But there are people who are huge fans of both pinball and Sonic the Hedgehog, especially when you can just open it up and paint the balls to be Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought that was an interesting idea. Going up to the special edition, $12,000, has a little bit of a marquee up top and a few extra little lights and baubles around. I was like, okay, an extra $2,000 for just some extra things. Okay. And then you got the collector's edition for $15,000, where the marquees up top move around and bump into one another. And I believe there's even more voice lines in this thing. And the LCD screen is a little bit wider compared to both the special edition and regular edition. Oh, quiet you.
Insanity.
But that being said, I'm actually very happy that this exists. But yeah, I ain't got no money for that. Also, interesting note, Slash did the guitar solos for the Sonic soundtrack that is involved with this.
I mean, that's cool. It's not 10 grand cool, but that's cool.
Yeah, I heavily unexpected that, but okay. And there is a slew of different paths, different ramps, a whole lot of content for
I feel like people are going to come for me and be like, you're not a real Guns N' Roses fan then, and I'm going to have to tell you, like, I'm already not really, so, like, I like their music. I wouldn't call myself, like, a Guns N' Roses fan.
I also wouldn't call myself that. I also don't mind their music, but there is a whole lot of paths you can take. There's some references to older games, such as Sonic Heroes, one from Sonic Adventure, where you got to find Froggy for Big the Cat, Chaos Control, which signifies Shadow the Hedgehog. So they got little bits and pieces from all over to kind of signify and bring over everything. But yeah, not worth, not 10 grand, not 15 grand. Maybe
like, even if I had the money, like, I'm not spending 10 grand on a pinball machine. Like, I can't.
What if it was the Kiss one that's really rare?
I mean, I also like Kiss, but no.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, it's 10 grand for a pinball machine. Like, let's be honest about how often I'm really gonna fucking play it, and it's probably gonna mostly sit there and just, like, make noise every now and then.
True. Deltarune today. I wish I could have said Deltarune tomorrow to match the meme, but it's today that it drops. I am avoiding my my Twitter and my Instagram because a lot of people don't like to keep their mouth shut about Deltarune.
I mean, it's best to avoid Twitter.
Yeah, so I've blocked a lot of different things on Twitter where it's actually not a terrible feed, but some shit trickles through, man. That being said, for those who are interested in Deltarune Chapter 5 and did not know that this was coming out today, yeah, it's today. Go out there, enjoy it. I'm here for it. I already saw Toby's post about some of the music that is involved, as well as maybe a light story spoiler. I don't know. Toby's really freaking confusing when it comes to anything about his games. But heading over to really depressing, GTA 6 is kind of all over the place, both with cost and release date of what it's actually going to bring to the table. So, $80 for GTA 6 is already a staple to the side.
So, I've got multiple issues with this. One, because we had heard a news thing a while back that it was being reported that this is the price Bank of America wanted because they own a bunch of stock in Rockstar. So the question is, was it originally a lower price, or is it because this is a multi-year thing and they put so much work in, the game's so big that they feel it's actually worth $80? That's one of my biggest questions. Like, why did we decide $80? Did we decide it because Bank of America stomped their feet, or did we decide it because it's actually worth $80? But furthermore, if it sells well at $80, it's going to make game companies think that they should charge for games. And a lot of games aren't even worth the $70 you guys are charging. A lot of games aren't even worth the $60 that was being charged before that.
Right.
I don't know about the whole $80 thing.
All right.
So that's my first bit on $80.
Yeah, and then the Ultimate Edition is going to be $100. Supposedly, we are going to wait until midnight tonight in the East Coast to see that the prices that are going to.
Yeah, we basically got half an hour until I can see an East Coast pricing.
Yeah, we might be able to report on it. I'm looking at the time. Maybe
no.
Not.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But $100 for the Ultimate Edition doesn't seem too far-fetched if it brings in a lot of interesting things.
Here's the thing, and this is part two of me being pissed off about this. So first of all, $80, and if you buy it physical, you're just getting a code. They're not giving you a disc.
It is all discless. If you go into a GameStop or a Best Buy and you buy this game, it has a unique code, and that is all you're getting.
Which I don't like for multiple reasons. One, then the game should be cheaper. The game should always be cheaper buying physical, and it never has. Or not buying physical, buying digital, and it never has. And you're saying it's $80 to buy it physical, but then I don't even actually get it physical, so that whole thing's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Yeah.
But secondly, I buy a lot of digital games. I'm not gonna lie. I buy a lot of digital games. Most of my games nowadays are digital. I have multiple reasons for doing that. The biggest one though is ease of it. The second biggest is that it gives me access across multiple consoles without having to bring the discs around. But this allows companies to come in and suddenly decide you don't own that game anymore. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
You know how many games I own physical versions of that you cannot buy digital nowadays?
Don't you own Deadpool?
I do own Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool is no longer available anywhere. They did say they were doing a remaster, but where?
Believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I know, right? Go ahead.
Well, I'm not done with the $100 thing yet.
Mm-hmm. The other part is, and this goes back to why $80 is fucking bullshit. There are going to be several things that you cannot do in this game if you buy the $80 version.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to lock you out of certain tattoo shops, clothing shops, hair stores, and I do believe there's even a whole thing about collecting certain cars. Like, there's missions, full-on missions, that you're not going to get access to if you don't buy the $100 version of the game. So what actually comes down to is that the regular version versus the premium is actually the regular version, because if you're not getting the full fucking game when you spend $80, then you're not actually buying the full fucking game at $80. This is a fucking lie. It's a fucking farce. It's a fucking ripoff.
Yep. But they also say that this is the biggest, most immersive evolution of the series yet. Didn't they say that exact thing about GTA 4?
Well, I mean, they grow each time, right? I mean, it's probably not a lie. It probably is the biggest. It probably is the most immersive. But I'm not thinking that's a lie.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying, is it actually worth $80? Why did we decide on $80? Why am I not getting a disc? And why am I not getting the full fucking game at the fucking base version of the game price? Like, that's the thing, is I should not spend $80 to not get the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Rockstar, you guys are weird now. You used to be cool. Oh, God.
I feel like it's going to set a precedence. If this sells, and I've already decided I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
At least not at this price.
No, fuck
I had
no.
said before, if it hits 80, I'm not buying it. And I'm not buying it at 80. Furthermore, the fact that I won't even get the whole thing at 80 pisses me off. So now what I need is the $100 version of the game to go on sale for as low as $70 fucking dollars before I would be willing to buy this fucking game. And that ain't gonna fucking happen. At least not for a very long time, if ever, based off of how fucking sales have been lately on anything. So I've decided, I've waited this long to buy this game. Clearly I don't need it in my life. It's not a requirement.
Okay.
So I can continue to wait.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to not spend it. Maybe I'll finally 100% GTA 5.
Maybe. Mm.
Because, I mean, I'm not going to go play this.
True.
And then we're not seeing a multiplayer, which tells me that they're going to continue to be like, well, GTA Online continues to be a thing, and they're probably going to release some kind of thing where you can travel for some fucking outlandish fee, I'm sure, from San Andreas to wherever the fuck this one's set. I know it's like Miami, but like, what is it called? I don't know.
Vice City.
Is this Vice? Okay.
Yeah, it's Vice City.
So, yeah. That's the thing. Chat. If games cost 80 USD, I'm not buying any games. I'm buy little indie ones about farming and be happy.
Yep.
I want the Little Mermaid from the original Nintendo. There you go. I mean, that's the thing. The amount of games I could buy from indie people for $80, the amount of gameplay, the amount of different types of things I can experience for $80, or we'll even go 100 since the 80 isn't even the full game. We'll go 100 for $100. I can buy so many fucking games and log so many fucking hours and support people that are more deserving who didn't just make the fucking price up because Bank of America fucking told them to.
Heading over to the Little Mermaid on NES. $10 on eBay.
Yeah, but then you also have an NES, which I do, but do you?
What?
Have an NES?
Oh, no. But...
Yeah, see, so that's the one problem. You also need to have the NES.
That is true. But I was just looking at prices. Randomly. But I was looking at prices. Fuck off.
Yeah, the other thing, even itch.io bundles and supporting charities and getting farming games, that's the thing. Like, we've just covered how many Humble bundles just now?
3.
And we still wouldn't have spent $100 across those, right?
Fifth, not even 40.
Yeah, see, like, if we look real quick, I'm just gonna click games bundles real quick. Just looking. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different game bundles going right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look at the get all price. So 25 for pay at least 8 for pay at least 10 for these 8 items. Okay, so $10 for 8 games right there. Those are all racing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at $10.
Okay.
Another $10 for them 9 games. So we're at $20. Let me get my calculator because
I got you.
Can go in on this.
I got you.
Okay. So we're at 17 games and $20.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Whoops. Let's throw down. Oh my god, load. Throw down another $18 to get another 9 games.
Okay.
I'm not sure that anyone should be buying this one, but another.
I know which one you're talking about.
Another $12 for. Another $12 for another 11 games.
Mm-hmm. There is some not safe for work over there, so be careful. To anyone you buy on Humble Bundle. Okay.
Another $12 for another 10 games.
Okay.
This one is DLC stuff, so we're gonna skip that one because that's the Dungeon Defenders one.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Another 12 for 12.
Okay.
This one's a bunch of DLC things, I think. Now there's some games in here, but it's not. Yeah, there's like 4 books connected to this one, so this one's not a great example. So we're gonna skip that one.
Okay.
And then what are we at with this one? This one looks like another 12 games, another $18. What are we at?
$92.
$92. And how many games?
I didn't get that part.
Okay, let me. That's
10,
fine.
11.
I can do a quick math real quick. That's fine. Games bundles. Hold on. 8.
Okay.
17. 26. 37. 47. 59. 71 games, I think.
Okay.
There might be a couple DLCs that snuck in there.
That is about $3 a game. Like $2.80 a game.
Yeah, also 71 games, and we'd even hit
No, a
the
dollar.
price for GTA.
That is true. Yeah, no, $1.
And I know people are going to say, I'm not going to play all those. I'm not going to play all those games. No, they're not all my style. There's an entire waifu one in there.
That is true.
It's just an example. It's not saying you have to go buy these games.
Yeah.
It's just an example. Also, you're helping charity. And that's if you're paying the base on those, the minimum on those.
Yeah, and even if you go to Fanatical that doesn't support charities, you're still getting a bunch of games for inexpensive, and you can build your own bundles and just be happy with what you're getting for fucking dirt cheap. Like, let me look up just only one single one. The build your very own positive deluxe collection, where it features 12 games, all of which are ranging anywhere between $20 to $30. And if you buy 5 games, they're $4 a piece, so that is $20 for 5 games. And they are all pretty okay. There's a couple weird ones like Tavern Manager Simulator, but point across is, inexpensive games, and they have bundles all the fucking time.
I just had a thought, too. I want to see something.
Oh, they even have one for Delta Green, if you want to get the PDFs for all of Delta Green.
So, let's see. Let me get my calculator going. So they have GTA 5 Enhanced right now on Steam is $29.99. Grand Theft Auto 4, the complete edition, is $19.99.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition, that one's pricey at $59.99. So that right there, because of the price of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition, I will tell you right now, I have played the definitive edition. If you still have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas laying around, just fucking play that instead, because it's got the same bugs and everything. That right there, though, you can get 3 games for the price of this one new one.
Yep. Rockstar.
You take out the definitive edition thing, because they also did it for Grand Theft Auto 3. They have the definitive edition sitting at $59.99. Vice City $59.99 for its definitive edition. All the definitive edition ones are sitting at $60. Those all came out 3 years ago, January 19th, 2023.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably have deals when deals roll around. I hope.
Yeah, probably. But if you have the old versions of those, just play the old versions.
Just play those.
But yeah, you can get the last 2 GTA games, which are, 5 is massive,
mm-hmm.
And you can get the complete edition, so it's got the Liberty City thing added to it, for $20. There's also something called GTA Plus. I don't know what the fuck this is.
That's their subscription service where you get money online.
Oh yeah. It's got the trilogy.
Okay.
The Grand Theft Auto trilogy for $60.
What's the trilogy involve?
That's the hilarious thing. It's Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The definitive editions of all 3 of them for the price that one of those would cost alone.
Rockstar, you're silly. You're very silly, Rockstar.
So you can get the trilogy definitive edition of all 3 of those games, the last game that came out, and the game that came out before that, all for the price of this one new game.
Oh, Rockstar.
And I'm still waiting to hear, because I haven't heard if they confirmed or not, if they're going to make us upload IDs to fucking buy this game and play it.
That is also another rumor in the rumor.
Because that's another thing.
I hope.
That was a rumor in the rumor for a while there, and if they fucking do that, I don't care how cheap the fucking game goes, I will not buy it.
Yeah, no.
I'm not uploading my ID to play your game.
I don't want to do that either.
If I have to go to the Walmart and show my ID because it's a mature thing, and they got to look at it and go, okay, yeah, that is you, and then they sell it to me, fine. But I'm not uploading my ID into some fucking server somewhere
where they're gonna fucking use it for weird shit. No. I've done that enough. I already know that there's been some breaches that I'm already a victim of. I'm
so glad that I didn't have to do the Discord thing, because look what fucking happened with that. Completely off subject. There's something being advertised on my Steam front page real quick. Oh my god, where'd it go? Wuthering Waves?
Yeah.
Has a Cyberpunk Edgerunners crossover.
Yeah, I talked about it. You get
did you?
Yeah, you get Rebecca for free, and good luck getting Lucy. It is a 0.2% chance to get it in a 10 roll.
Wow.
Yeah. Good luck. Let's get into some good news. Badoop. More interesting news. So, Quincy and I are...
Real quick, hold on, quick. You guys want an open world RPG to sink a lot of hours into right now because now you're mad about GTA? They currently have Cyberpunk 2077 on sale on Steam for $17.99.
That's a good deal. That's a damn fine deal. How much is it with the Liberty fucking DLC?
Ultimate Edition, which comes with Phantom Liberty,
that's it.
$33.10.
That's not bad. That is not terrible.
Yeah, that's really good. Liberty, Phantom Liberty on its own would be $17.99. So the two together, 20,
40,
30,
34? So you save a buck.
Yeah, so you're saving a couple. Yeah, you're saving a couple. You're saving a little bit more of that because it's $17.99. Yeah, so you're saving a little bit buying the bundle.
Yeah, two.
It's really good. I still have to actually finish this game and then actually buy Liberty and play that.
Oh, it's a doozy of a DLC. It's got a lot involved, and I wasn't a big fan of the ending that I got, but I got faith that you'll have a better one than me. Speaking of DLCs, The Division got a whole new fucking free DLC, and it seems the people over at Ubisoft are actually getting off their asses and just dropping content, because the mobile game, The Division Resurgence, is ending off its Season 1 with a whole-ass classified ops pass, a whole bunch of limited-time events, new cosmetics, new exotic weapons. You can now play on PC. It dropped 3 days ago, and it's wild how almost direct like The Division it is. To anyone who's wanting Division content, you are now eating good. If you download Resurgence, you are eating fantastically. But just wanted to make mention of it because they dropped a trailer for this today, and this 1.3 should drop on the 27th. I believe it is the 27th.
This whole thing's free, right?
I believe the classified ops pass is $10.
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
Ubisoft's the company I'm worried the most about based off of how GTA goes, because they already do crazy weird shit. The fucking leader of their company is already fucking cuckoo bananas. So I worry that they're going to see this and they're going to go, GTA is going to is making billions of dollars because people are stupid enough to pay the $80, which makes all of our games worth $80.
Yeah,
I see it happening.
If and when GTA 6 is like a success, an overwhelming success because of the clout that it has. Oh boy. Yeah.
I mean, my roommate plays 2 games. He plays GTA and he plays Fortnite. But he literally owns a PlayStation to play 2 games. He himself has already said he's not buying the new GTA.
Oh. Okay, so that's one less sale, but there are the fanboys of GTA Online that are like, "Oh boy, a new GTA Online that we can have a lot more fun into." Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh wait, it's not
That's the thing.
packaged.
I don't think it's getting a new online, right? Like
Uh,
we haven't seen anything
at
confirming
launch,
that.
it is still unconfirmed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
Anyways, some
Time will
news.
tell on how this goes and what impact it's going to have on gaming as a hobby.
True. Some news for next week. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or PDT, whatever that is. The Capcom Spotlight is going to emerge, and I was like, ooh, okay. But I am very curious on what they're going to drop, considering everything they dropped at the Capcom Spotlight a month and a half ago, and the Summer Game Fest already kind of told us everything, as well as the Onimusha playtest and what's going to be happening in Monster Hunter Wilds DLC. So I'm curious if they're going to be adding more creatures to Monster Hunter Wilds DLC, like more charms, maybe even um, events. Maybe I don't know. I am here for anything that Capcom's going to spit. I'm hoping for old IPs making their resurgence. I mean, I'm sitting here clawing my knuckles together, hoping for a new Mega Man, but we'll see tomorrow at 2 p.m. Badoo. Oh, it's time for Bada Bep Shoe News. I forgot that we started off with Instagram on this one. Whoopsie doopsie. Clueless, a movie that I have not seen, is getting a collaboration with Nike Air Force Ones, and I can see where they got the inspiration from, quite boldly.
But at least we think this is a new page that I've never seen before. So I don't know about the source. Like, I'm not saying anything against them. I'm just saying that this is not who we normally get our resources from on this. So this is Insane Sneaker.
Yeah, but it definitely looks like it. Like that is.
Yeah, it looks like it. $125 too. My God.
Well, that's kind of the going rate for stylized Air Forces. So.
Which I'm just saying in general. My God.
My God. Yeah. Bright yellow. That definitely looks like you're walking around with the Gangnam stylings with the black swoosh going through it.
Gingham.
Gingham?
Gingham.
Gingham?
Gangnam is a dance from Korea.
That is true. Also, Insane Sneaker gave me another little thing that I don't think you noticed. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Bull Airs. I missed this too. I didn't.
No, I did not see those.
Yeah, I checked my email and I'm supposed to be on their fucking mailing list, but I was like,
Oh no, okay. I did see these on a different post. I did not know that they were Bull Air because I didn't look that closely.
Yeah. So Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, fantastic looking shoes across the board. Like they are Elvira to a T, as well as what's her dog's name?
Gunk.
Gonk. Okay, I'll have to remember that
Cyberpunk they
reference.
need to update their trademark.
Yeah. But overall, and a nice.
Did you say Cyberpunk reference?
Gonk, yeah, dummy. Like that's what I would remember it as.
Okay, I was gonna say because Mistress of the Dark came out. 88.
Ooh.
So
before I was alive.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, she's not referencing it; they might be referencing her.
Gotcha. And a pretty interesting washed leather jacket with Elvira signaturized above the zipper pouch, chest zipper pouch, which is very uncommon, and 2 pins. One of her interesting blade that she has. Is it like a ritual dagger?
It's just a dagger.
It's just a dagger? Okay. And gonk in nice enamel pins that are
stuck to it. It gets used to, like, I don't know what the term would be. I don't know what they're called. The thing that you would, like, put into Lynch, like,
your belt together.
Oh, I just would call that a
I was thinking like
belt.
a linchpin, but it's like that's
Yeah, I don't.
well, yeah, I mean belt, but like so basically her belt wraps around, and then the dagger slides in like to be like the linchpin on that.
What? What? Chat's trying to tell me the thing, but
What?
I'm gonna Google it. I'm just gonna Google what that is because I don't know what that is. Uh, Not quite? Question mark.
Yeah, I'm
Um.
gonna go with no on that. Yeah, no. So she's got like she's saying ritual, but it's not a
Oh.
ritual. It's a dagger that she's got her dress. She's got a thing that wraps around the stomach area, kind of like a belt or corset. But what holds it is a dagger. The dagger slides in there to lynch it in place.
No. Me. I like it. And then Gonk in a very interesting spiked hat with a mohawk going through it. I actually really like it. A couple T-shirts, a collectible foam ball of Gonk and Elvira, and then there's the other T-shirt of a shocked Elvira, Gonk T-shirt that is an angry little. I don't even know what kind of dog that is. I have never run into one of those.
I don't know what kind of dog he actually was. He's one of those like little mini poodles or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, looks a little mini poodle-ish. A interesting looking long sleeved sweatshirt. Uh, some lace faces that you can tie to your shoes. And then the same thing we talked about a while back of Pee Wee Herman and Elvira having a collab T-shirt over there. I guess they're doing a second run of it, and a really nice, like almost movie cover Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, full like haunted house, black cat. I believe that's a black Cadillac, right?
Oh, I don't remember what kind of car she has.
Okay, well, and then
I'm,
Gonk looking rather ravenous over on one side, and it glows in the dark. So does this hat that just says Elvira. And then Garbage Pail Kids has an Elvira look-alike, with it being severely washed and rained through, so it's got that nice, I don't want to say nice crinkle, but visually appealing crinkle to it. And then there's the glow-in-the-dark version of that t-shirt I was talking about. That looks nice. I wouldn't want to go to bed with it, though. Badoop. Time to talk about some Hot Wheel cars. So, Hot Wheels and Nike had a collaboration a while ago, and now they're doing yet another one where there are
those
literal.
are loud.
They are very loud, and they got flames on the side, so you know they're going to go very fast. With a nice red swoosh that kind of is embossed on these. What are they called? A2s? Yeah, A2s. So they're a mix between their Foamposite and Air Forces while being very flat to the ground, so that way you can move a little bit more quicker without having Soul weighing you down. I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see the Hot Wheels apparel to it, but that's about it. Just on the borderline of it being flame. I believe these are going to be 180 for the price, but it's hard to tell. These are just the mock-ups that were worn once, and hopefully we'll see a price tag on that soon. But I'm not done with Hot Wheels cars. If I was a young kid going to fucking first grade, I would fucking roll up with these and have a kick-ass car in there.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it comes in.
The shoes got a storage space under it for the listeners for your Hot Wheel.
Yeah, you can put one Hot Wheel car in there, and even the shoe box is really fucking cool. It includes two cars, and you can basically just put one in each shoe. So you got one pair gets you two shoe slots. I'm like, okay, that's neat. It comes in two colorways, a silver and black with a little bit of yellow kind of racing stripes in there. and a very loud but almost Nerf branded shoe where it is blue, orange, and silver with a few yellow lines in it. Yeah. Yeah, but if I was a kid, $60 is a bit of a high ask for them, but they are kind of premium with some very unique pieces that you're adding in.
Dude, I feel like shoes have just gotten so expensive, like period across the board.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that like the price just keeps going up because it's like people need shoes, so like what are people gonna do? Not buy them?
Yeah. 13, yeah, these are all kid sizes. God dang. Nothing for adults yet. Hopefully we see that they're gonna do one of these for adult sizes and maybe even add a little bit of like glow in the dark racing stripe or some bullshit. I would like to see it. Thank you, Skechers, for making this possible. Time to head over to the odd fuzzy shoes. Quincy, how is your relationship with the Care Bears?
Watch a lot of Care Bears, but I have nothing against them. I like the Care Bears.
Okay. Well, a couple shoes have been thrown out from Adidas and the Care Bears, such as this one is Rainy? I forget the fuck of his name. No, Grumpy Bear. And it is to a T, Grumpy Bear. Their little stomach charm, a bunch of stars kind of floating around, their light blue fur color, and it is even flocked to basically, signify that it is a plush style shoe.
Are we confirmed that that's the name? Because I feel like we're gonna get yelled at if it's not.
What?
The bear's called Grumpy Bear.
Yeah, right here. Grumpy Bear.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
I don't want Care Bear fans coming for me. I date a Care Bear fan.
Oh, yeah. It is an interesting one, but it also has some other shoes along with it. An interesting slide featuring, I believe this is I actually don't remember what this one is.
You good?
Yeah, I just don't remember what this one is. I think it's Sunshine, but I'm not 100% on that. The pink Care Bear. Sorry if I'm wrong. I don't have the name in front of me, nor do I know Care Bears off the top of my head, but the slide is very fuzzy, very plush, and it has the head of the Care Bear on the top. Like the whole ass head plush on the top of the slide. Yeah, Care Bears do this, do that. And then there's this weird one that has the decapitated head of a teddy bear on it. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I think
that's a way to put that.
Yeah, and then the whole ass shoe is just fucking fuzz. That is gonna if you get a little bit of.
Is that Snuggle?
Maybe.
Why is this on the Care Bear page?
I think it's because that was their earlier version of the teddy bear. Yeah, now iconic teddy bear sneakers attaching oversized stuffed animals to the tongues of the Adidas footwear and creating some of the most polarizing designs of the era. That's a word for it.
Let's not, and also not say we did.
Yeah. So this is an earlier version of them. But as far as a collaboration is concerned, Adidas, this is another pretty, thumbs up one. And that's enough shoes. Badoop. Heading over to fangamer.com, they added some Mina the Hollower merch that I don't collect plushes, but I kind of want the Mina plush. Let me bring it up a little bit because I forgot the couch was there. The shirt's pretty nice too. I really like its stylings and even the cartridge pin where it looks like it's on a original Game Boy cartridge. And I'm like, ooh, that actually looks really nice. $12 for the pin, $36 for the shirt, and $32 for the plush. And the plush is on pre-order, set to drop on the, it says Q3, so I would assume September. But speaking of Fangamer, seeing as Deltarune has dropped today, all of the Deltarune products have gotten either restocked or a bunch of brand new ones have dropped. They also mumble that when maybe a month has passed, there is going to be Chapter 5 merch, so play it quickly.
They're wasting no time.
They are. Toby wastes no time on confusing the shit out of me, man. But
No.
so this news article, I wanted to keep a secret. So you can obviously adopt stars.
Hiding things from me.
Yeah, well, you can obviously adopt stars from the Star Name Registry, which is a part of the British government that names the stars, and you can build your own constellation using all of your friends and or family. The people of Jackass, all of them, both old and new, adopted a star. They also gave one to Ryan Dunn. Can you guess what that constellation is in the shape of?
Penis.
And balls.
Yeah.
That
I kind of
suits
figured.
them. Yeah. So they obviously have each of their names by each of the stars, and yeah, it's shaped to be.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I wouldn't either, and this is to signify their finale of Jackass. They're done doing it. They're now just going to hang out with one another. They're going to do a talk show every now and again to kind of revitalize.
We're going to stop trying to kill ourselves.
Looks over at Steve-O and what I saw in the trailer of the last one. Yeah, I hope so. Man's pushing, what, 50?
Yeah. I have no idea, but he does crazy ass shit.
No. Hopefully this slows him down a little bit. But otherwise, I'm kind of excited to see it. I saw Jackass 3 and I was like, yeah, this one's a little much. Jackass 4 was
I don't
fine.
think I watched past 2.
Yeah, 3 was very
I didn't watch the grandpa ones.
Oh, Bad Grandpa?
Yeah, I didn't watch those.
I also didn't. But I'm here for the finale of it. It is, I believe, the 23rd it dropped. I don't remember when the last Jackass dropped. I believe it's in the near future or a little bit behind, but it dropped relatively soon. But they did all the star stuff back in the 9th of June, 2026. And made their constellation very well known. I can't show the picture.
Yeah, I would assume not.
Heading over to the Lego side of things, a bunch of Lego products dropped that made me rub my hands together.
That's a transition.
Yep. You had mumbled to me that Dragon Ball Z is getting Lego sets.
My understanding is like there's a whole deal that's been worked out, and it's going to be a little bit more than just sets.
Did you have any of the pictures, if they had any?
I don't think I saw pictures with the announcement, other than they had the Lego logo next to the Dragon Ball logo.
Okay, so it's coming soon type of thing. However, what's in front?
Yeah, it was just announced.
It was just okay. Yeah, well, okay. Hopefully in the near future, because they don't waste a lot of time dabbling on the sets, and they just busted out 3 more One Piece ones to follow up season 2 of the show. So I'm like, okay, it'll probably be 40th anniversary. Well, that's in 2 years.
I think I lost you. You there?
Hello? Uh-oh.
Okay, I can hear you again. I don't know what happened there.
Okay. Your internet's been kind of hiccuping.
Dude, it's weird today. I don't know what's going on.
But what's in front of us right now is a Sega Mega Drive, also known as a Sega Genesis. A complete build with a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 cartridge that you can place on in there. And I gotta say, this looks pretty much like my Sega. I had the simple Style 2, where it did not have the volume slider on the side, but this looks pretty dang good. Pretty dang fun to build. But what's its price? $40? Not terrible for a Lego set nowadays. Oh, and the top comes off to reveal Sonic. Oh, that's
what's powering it. It's just him on a wheel.
He'll power that shit for aeons. The fastest thing alive, they say. Looks good. We talked about a Nike Dunk being immortalized in Lego. However, there's another one that now you can fully interact with by causing the little mini Lego minifigure to dunk from their position on top of the chute. I'm like, okay, that's kind of adorable. Plus, it has some pretty bombastic colorway on the back with some bubbles and the Nike swoosh kind of airbrushed on there. And then I believe the video, hang on, is it going to be audio? Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to show the dunk. But it does have some of the Technic pieces, so you could just push down on the lever and they'll do the dunk. Kind of neat.
Yeah.
$40 for that one. Time to get into the unreasonable...
I'm liking these cheaper sets because, like, you know, we've got one coming up that is...
Yep.
That is insane.
Yep, it is right now, actually. Here's the unreasonable one. The Shield helicarrier from Marvel.
Helo.
Helo?
I think.
Heli.
Because I think the idea is supposed to be like helicopter, right? A helicopter, so maybe it is helicarrier.
I don't know English that much, so
helicopter's also
I'm just gonna follow.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna follow you on it. But it is 3,000.
Chat wants to know if we're still getting Yu-Gi-Oh Legos.
So that was a part of the
3,000 pieces.
Yeah, 3,057 pieces.
Oh.
But the Yu-Gi-Oh Legos was a part of the ideas thing. I think we're still getting them, but I don't know when. It was one of those. It was voted upon, but I don't know what came of it. I looked at the whole.
I mean, at the end of the day, people can vote all they want. If they can't get the license, they can't get the license. You know.
True. But that being said about this, it looks like a really good set, and it even has like one of the little mini carriers, and it has some interesting minifigs. Like, I assume that's Agent Coulson, Hawkeye, Bucky Barnes with the metal arm, Captain America, I think that's Agent 13, and Nick Fury, which I wish they gave him a bald cap, but...
I would love to try to help you with this if I wasn't watching the 1 billionth ad on this stream.
Oh! I don't know what's
going on with Twitch today. They've been inundating me with ads on the stream today.
Interesting, because we're not running our class ads right now, so I'm like, what are you?
I'm currently watching Mac and Cheese Power Mac, 17 grams of protein.
Ooh, for mac and cheese. Ooh, that's a lot. Oop, I almost spoiled what was coming up ahead. But yeah, a pretty good looking set. Has a display stand, and all the little mini Lego figures kind of go off on their own sides. And I was like, okay, all right, I like that. It looks really fucking clean for a set. But yeah, 3,000 pieces, that's a lot to build. That's a lot to go through. Are you available now to see the minifigures?
I am. Let's see. Yeah, I would assume Coulson, Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, Captain America. No, that's Maria Hill, not Agent 13, and Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so that's my fault that I don't remember her all that often, because she's very side character.
She's not in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's in Avengers.
Really?
No, she's in Avengers. She's in Age of Ultron. She's in pretty much everything all the way up to Secret Invasion.
Oh.
Like, anytime we have Nick, Maria's normally there.
Okay. That's right.
Also,
she's the one who turns...
She's also in...
she turns to dust before he does in the end. Okay. I remember. Okay.
She's there when they're doing the whole thing with Mysterio and Far From Home and all that, too. Yeah. That's Maria Hill.
I need to rewatch all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. But speaking of Spider-Man, there's a couple here for you, including a 12-inch figure Spider-Man hero figure. It's a posable figure that you can kind of jot down. Does obviously all the Spider-Man poses. You know, it's fine. $100 for 813 pieces, and all of them are pretty posable. And you also get a minifigure of the new Spider-Man, not the old one, the new one. But that's not all the Spider-Man I got. Also, this really nice one of Spider-Man, Hulk, Scorpion. I I don't even know this Boomerang guy. And who I'm going to assume.
Once again, I would love to help, but I need to refresh my stream because now it's not loading.
No.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we got... I don't know who the hell the Boomerang guy is.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's
we got
Bullseye,
Hulk.
but I'm like,
Are there any more photos?
Yeah.
Although this makes me wonder, is this is spoiling something for the movie, I'm assuming, since it's got Hulk.
Yeah, maybe. But the whole entire building crumbles down and is easy to fix back up. Because, yeah, this does seem like it was spoiling. I'm sorry, Quincy. I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay. It's alright.
$90 for 534 pieces, but something that Quincy isn't going to be too spoiled on. Jurassic Park.
I don't know. I still haven't watched the last one.
Well, good news. This is the one that's from the first.
This is based off the original, yeah.
Yeah. It says Jurassic World. That's the second one, right?
This says Jurassic Park on... No. Jurassic World is the fourth one, but it says Jurassic Park all over it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Where are you seeing World?
Up at the top right.
Again, I have to refresh again.
The top right as...
I don't know what's going on today. I'm glad that you can hear me.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad that I am now heard also.
Oh, I think that's just that's the active trademark, and that's the grouping where if you click on that, you're going to see all the Jurassic Park stuff, because you can see Jurassic Park on the Jeep itself. It even says Jurassic Park Jeep Wrangler, and then it says Jurassic Park on the little info pad.
Yeah, the little placard. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is from the first one, because he's standing there with the Barbasol and the raincoat.
Oh, I didn't notice the Barbasol. Okay. Yeah, okay. Year of manufacture, 1992. Jeep 29 first appeared in Jurassic Park, but was also made an appearance in the 2015 film Jurassic World, where the boys fixed, started, and busted through the park fence. Neat. But it looks like a pretty dang good Jeep comparative to all the other car Beldums that are available, and it seems to have a working winch to actually be kind of messed around with. I was like, okay.
What'd you call me?
You heard me. $200 gets you this set for 1,924 pieces. Next up on the docket, another set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures. The brickheads that are just the chibi-fied 3D models. They look super neat. Obviously, you put Leonardo's together and has his L, Raphael R. Michelangelo's looking a little teal to me, but that's cool. I'm glad he's got his little nunchucks. You know, everybody's got their weapon. And I'm like, okay, these are kind of adorable, but very odd colored. Like, 2 are fine. 3 is fine. But this is, like, they're teal. I don't remember the cartoon giving them that color. But then again, I don't know any of the new ones.
It could be a lighting thing.
No, that is teal as fuck. Hang on.
I don't know, man. I can't see colors, right?
That's true. I'm sorry. But it does look a little teal to me. Alright. And last but not least on the docket, another Animal Crossing set for Timmy and Tommy's Fun Day Out. Featuring, of course, Timmy and Tommy, the sons of Nook. And it has some very interesting little tiny flowers. A little present that is floating above them in a nice fashion. This is... Yeah, I think Twitch is having a problem today. I don't think it's any of you guys. I think it's Twitch. But we're almost done now. We're almost done. We can get through this. But I love the look of this set. It looks pretty nice. And it is utilizing the digital direction sets, to where you click building instructions underneath and you are able to do the building. I don't think it's out yet, so I don't think
My question is... I was going to say, my question is, does it still use 800 plastic bags?
I don't know. I think it only uses a couple because I would assume Timmy and Tommy
Like,
probably
I
have
love that they're doing the
20.
digital thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that they're doing the digital thing because, like, saving those resources and whatnot and cutting down on waste and whatnot.
Mhm.
But like the big thing is the amount of plastic bags that come in a Lego box is kind of insane.
Oh, Socky in chat says no. They use paper ones now. Okay.
Okay, good.
That's recyclable.
That's good.
That's actually really nice. I'm actually very happy for that. But I would assume it's 3 plastic or paper bags. One for Timmy, one for Tommy, and one for the little island they're standing on.
Oh, island. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
bridge.
It's
Okay,
a little bridge with the
first.
Yeah. What is it? Nephews? They're Tom Nook's nephews.
Oh, these are related to Tom Nook. I don't know if I like these guys.
Yeah, Timmy and Tommy Nook. They run the. To be fair, they don't run anything where you have to, go into debt with them. They own the furniture store where you can buy all of your furniture, and every day it changes, and they always welcome you.
I also haven't played the games. I just hear that Tom's a slumlord.
I know Tom Nook is divorced but they're his nephews. Okay. That's enough Legos. $60 for 513 pieces. It comes out August 1st. Heading over to the snack stuff. Quincy, I recall you owning a Spider-Man
Probably.
Pizza Hut box.
So I have the lid to the box. I don't have the full-blown thing. Oh, you want to talk about this one? Yeah. So first of all, I did not get the fucking exclusive box when I ordered this the other day.
Oh.
It came in a regular ass box. I did not get one of these 3. And the crust was as hard as a brick.
Yeah. That's one of the few things that
Normally I'm all for Little Caesars, but I'm really starting to get pissed off with the one by my house.
I know which one you're talking about. Try the one over by me. Last 2 times we went there.
The main reason I go to the one
Nice.
by me is because I can literally walk to it.
That is true. And
So I
walking
mean,
to
I'm not
is
saying I
fun.
won't go to the one by you. I can place the order and pick it up.
Yeah.
I actually ordered to that one by mistake one time. Walked to the one by my house, realized they didn't have my pizza, and had to walk back home, jump in the car, and drive over to the one by you. Who keeps trying to do blurp sounds?
My mother.
Yes. But no, like, it's one of those things where it's like, maybe I will try the one by you guys. Maybe it will be worth the drive over. But yeah, I got a regular ass box and the hardest crust I've ever had on a pizza. And it was just kind of flavorless. I will say, I think the guy knew it was going to be bad because I forgot to order the garlic sauce. So I pull the pizza from the pizza port and I walk up and he's like, "Oh, you picking up or placing an order?" I was like, "Oh no, I got mine." I held the pizza. I was like, "I just need the garlic sauce because I forgot to order it. So like, let me buy like 1 or 2 of them." He goes, "Nah, here you go." And he just throws them on top. He's like, "Have a good night." I was like, "Cool, free garlic sauce." And I got home and ate the pizza. I'm like, "That's why it was free." He felt bad about the pizza.
Yeah. But yeah, the last 2 times we ordered at this Little Caesars, no problem whatsoever. I will admit, the first of the 2,
Yeah, maybe
we ran into just one worker working her ass off. And I was a little bad. I felt a little bad. I didn't have any cash or anything of the sort, so I could tip her. But she was on it. She was to the beat. Like, we only waited maybe an extra 3 minutes, and she hooked us up with piping hot pizzas. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
But the second time we ordered,
Mine was also ready way too quick. Like, I placed the order. I hadn't even like actually gotten like my wallet and keys and everything together to leave the house yet. I mean, it's not a long walk; it's a quick walk. And I'd already gotten an email like, "Oh, it's ready." I was like, "That was suspiciously fast."
I mean, that is the Little Caesars motto: is they always have
It's
pizza.
hot and it's ready.
It's hot and ready. They always have a pizza in the oven, and then they turn it down to low, and then when someone orders it, they box it up. They quickly flash heat it and box it up. So you may have gotten one that's been in the heater for a while now, thinking.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. So that's what I'm thinking. It is 9:30.
Yeah.
I am jumping on to Rockstar's site right now to see if there's any way for me to view. Yeah, that's not going to let me because I'm not local and I can't do the VPN while I'm mid talking to you.
Fair enough. But back to the pizza. It is a toasted 2-cheese blend with a web of shredded pepperoni. And as Quincy mentioned, you get one of these 3 interesting-looking boxes, and they are all to promote Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I gotta say, they are wonderfully crafted from the comic book. I love it. Looks good.
And I don't need the lid. I don't. I was lucky I even got the one I got without cheese and grease stuck to it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't need this. I'm not one of those guys that collects pizza boxes. It was like a one-off thing. It was kind of cool. I got it, you know. These are pretty. I like them. They're very well done. It's not a requirement, but it was one of those things that I pulled it out of the oven. I went, oh, you know. I was like, this wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah. I hope if I get one, would you pop by and pick it up?
What I'm seeing with the live update, if you got a box, I mean, if it's not covered in cheese, the lid, I would cut the lid off.
Okay.
I found a site that's doing live updates. Yeah, it is $79 for $79 and $99 for GTA.
Gross.
So, confirmed.
Okay.
We already knew. But,
Badoop. Heading over to Dunkin' Donuts. The 4th of July menu drops on the today, and someone already got the Dazzleberry Coolata, and I gotta say that shit looks like it is a pound of sugar mixed in with some slushy, because that is it looks like it would immediately give me diabetes. An Oreo and PB coffee chiller, and a Starlight Lemonade featuring their new pop syrup. I like how these look across the board, and even their donuts, the Stars and Stripe donuts with the rocket pop filled donuts. I was like, okay, you know, they're thinking outside the box. But the Starlight Lemonade, I would love to try. But both you and I don't hit up Dunkin'.
I don't like their coffee. So I mean, I would probably try the Starlight Lemonade because I don't like their coffee. To be clear, I also don't like Krispy Kreme's coffee. I kind of just don't like either major donut chain's coffee. And I haven't had coffee at Winchell's in so long that I don't even know if it's good. I know their donuts are good.
Yeah, the donuts are
Winchell's
good.
has fire-ass donuts.
They sure fucking do. But
dude, there's this place out near my girlfriend's house that is fucking phenomenal. Oh my god, some of the best donuts I've ever had.
I believe it. There are some local spots that I've heard is pretty good. Quincy, do you like Reese's Pieces?
They're fine. I don't love them. I'll eat them.
Okay. Well, there's a new flavor coming soon.
I'd rather a peanut butter cup.
Same, but there's a new flavor coming out that will have a crunchy chocolate cookie inside of the Reese's Pieces.
I don't know about this.
I do. Okay, to be fair, I enjoy like crispy M&Ms. I like that little bit of crisp, that little bit of extra texture with them. But yeah, I don't know. I would give them a shot. I definitely would. I love Reese's Pieces.
I feel like this is going to be a weird consistency, and I'm looking at. I have this weird feeling that cookie is not very tasty.
Well, it's a chocolate cookie.
I will try these if I can get them cheap. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those like overly priced fucking bags of candy. Kind of like, you know, I've never had any of the freeze-dried candy because every time I see it in the store, I'm like, $15.
Yeah. The only one that's inexpensive, and I put quotations, we saw over at Walmart, the Popped, which is my M&M's brand of air popped caramel version.
Yeah.
$6. And I'm like, that's not terrible.
I want to try the sour Skittles that have been done like that, but they're like $15. I'm like, I'm not going to spend that. Chat says they're going too far. I will say I've had the pretzel stuffed with Reese's peanut butter. Those aren't bad. They're not great. They're not bad. I buy those when they're on sale. The animal crackers, the Reese's animal crackers, like the circus animal style, but instead of it being the white and pink frosting, it's Reese's. Those are fucking good. Those are like dangerously good, and they sell them at Costco.
I would probably kill a whole bag, and be like, well, looks like I'm dead now.
That's the problem. Like, I'm like, I can't buy that because there's no reason I should eat a Costco-sized bag in a single sitting alone, and I fucking will.
Got that scene from fucking Family Guy where Brian is eating the chocolate on the couch. But
I
it's
love chocolate.
so
I can't eat it
good.
because then I'll get fat.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
Badoop. So, we're continuing our very strange dill pickle year, I guess. So, over in Canada, Wendy's is adding a dill pickles shaker seasoning to their fries. So, you can add a dill pickle flavor to their fries and shake it up. Okay, cool.
I would try this.
You would try this?
It's in Canada. Yeah, I would try this. It's in Canada, though, but I would try this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like Wendy's fries on their own. I don't think I would dabble with dill pickle seasoning. Nah. That is it for snackies. Time to get into some cool figures. Over at NECA, NECA, you have Friday the 13th, the game Jason Goes to Hell version with 4 different types of masks.
Is it Jason Goes to Hell? Because I was looking at it and I thought Jason Goes to Hell. But then when I was reading the box, it didn't say Jason Goes to Hell.
Well, it says Ultimate Savini. I would assume there's a little bit of... Because I see like the original...
Oh, Savini, so it's Tom Savini. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But all of the faceplates that are along with it are super fucking neat. The broken hockey mask looks super fucking cool. And you can see his head underneath it.
Jason Goes to Hell is my least favorite of the movies, so it's the one I've seen the least. So I really don't remember much past the reasons I don't like that movie. So...
Oh, here we go.
I just typed it in and I'm waiting for it to load, but...
Yeah, this version imagines the character as if he fought Lucifer, took his infernal trident, and climbed out of hell to haunt Camp Crystal Lake once more. So this seems to be just an inspired...
Yeah, that looks actually pretty cool too, compared to like, and I like that storyline, and it's pretty cool compared to what the actual Jason Goes to Hell looked like, because I'm looking it up right now, and that one's And then Jason Goes to Hell is my least favorite. Spoilers for Jason Goes to Hell: he blows up at one point, and all these worms come out, and then the worms like possess people and lets him control them and makes them the killers.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's my least favorite. Like, everyone's like, Jason X sucks. I'm like, Jason X does suck, but have you watched Jason Goes to Hell? Because I think you're giving X too much hate compared to Hell.
Jason Goes to New York would probably be another one of those weird ones.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Takes Manhattan, thank you. But yeah, that would be the other weird one. But otherwise, this figure looks dang fine.
That one has my favorite moment of any of the movies.
Where the boxer...
It's when he's walking through Times Square. No, the boxer scene's terrible and hilarious also. Yeah. No, he's walking through Times Square, and there's some guys listening to a boombox sitting on a trash can. He just kicks the shit out of the trash can because it's in his way. And they yell at him and threaten him, and he turns, and we're seeing it from behind him, so we don't see what they see, but he lifts the mask, and they all quiet instantly, and he puts the mask back down, turns, and walks away.
Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one for Jason, but good disarming the situation, I guess. But dupe.
Fucking hilarious.
So this is just a digital render, but over at Hasbro Pulse, the Yo Joe June continues on with Tomb Raider and G.I. Joe combining to make this pretty good looking Tomb Raider figure, featuring a lot of things that both new and old Lara Croft would have. Including her signature dual pistols, a couple climbing picks, an interesting looking dagger, bow and arrow, grapple hook, a quiver, and of course the holsters on her thighs instead of on her waist. Still very confused by that, but I get it. This isn't official, so take it at what it is. We can assume, judging that it is Hasbro Pulse, it's probably going to be about $40 for this premium figure.
See, I like it. This is fun. It's coming from Pulse. Pulse makes good stuff. You know, I've got my issues with Hasbro beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not getting the crosses G.I. Joe, other than the fact that it's built in a G.I. Joe style.
Mm-hmm.
I want more from this crossover collab.
Hopefully it'll drop more soon. Hopefully the final product will be ready and available. And last but not least, we go back to Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, to view a whole lot of new products that she is selling out with Elvira, Mistress of the Dark Blu-ray for only $15. It's hard to get a Blu-ray for $15. Signed photos, signed other things, some t-shirts of all different shapes and sizes, phones, earbud cases, and pop sockets, magnets of all different designs, mugs. You know, we're a big fan of mugs. Scrolling.
I have so many coffee mugs. I was because I'm gonna be moving soon. I was going through like the whole like what's got to be packed because I live with roommates and so I'll be not everything here gets packed for me. It was one of those things where I stopped and went, oh my god, I just realized that I've only got like 10 of my coffee mugs unpacked because this kitchen could not handle everything I own.
Yep. And now you're going to a place that can handle it?
I mean, I'll be the only person living there, so I won't have other people's stuff in the kitchen, so maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah. More the pop sockets, a whole bunch of the throwback stuff, including signed Funko Pops. They're a little pricey at $130, but the Funko Pop themselves are limited edition, so I kind of get it. And adding on the signature, just
You also have to kind of look about the fact that if you were gonna go and get them signed, you'd have to buy the Funko, you'd have to buy tickets to the event, and then you'd have to pay for the signature.
True. So this just comes pre-signed in a pretty nice color. Oh, different colors. Yeah, interesting. So you don't know what color you're gonna get. Elvira's cookbook.
Also, have to say I'm biased because I love this woman. So there's
That is
as well.
true. Elvira's Cookbook from Hell. That is
Full transparency.
Hey, fair. Hey, you like being transparent. Me, I don't know what transparent even means. Less than perfect Elvira's Cookbook from Hell signed for only $60, and it comes with a nice little what do they call it? Page holder? No. Bookmark. Yeah. See, I know English. A bunch of signed photos, $120 a piece. Even this really interesting throwback one where it is her out of the costume and makeup while watching herself on TV. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up so I can see what you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's Cassandra watching Elvira.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
A bunch of baby costumes, such as a little Elvira dress that is a onesie, and then some extra Elvira themed onesies. Even Elvira Gonk onesie featuring the devil dog, I would assume is what its code name is. $25, not too terrible for a onesie. That's novelty. A bunch of throwback other styles like this David Bowie Bolt Elvira. I like that one. There is a lot here. And Pride Collection. Happy Pride Month, Quincy.
Woo!
But yeah, go and check out Elvira's Boutique. Yeah, Elvira's Boutique, the 2 O's, .com/ I guess collections if you want to take a look at all of them at once. But when you pop in there, you get the front page. This is the vast lot of limited things. Hooey. All right, we've almost been doing this for 2 hours. I am good with that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm hungry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little hungry too. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check the links down in the description for good old Humble Bundle. Get you some games for super inexpensive while also helping out charities. Check out
Stinky!
Hey, Stinky. Go ahead. I forgot to turn that off. Go ahead and check out Zenny. They have now a small little Pride collection that when you purchase from them, it helps out. It gets better. So among that, if you spend $65, you also get free shipping. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Buy one, get one 20% off with code GET20. Hero Forge, the last thing was the birds. It's still the birds. So if you want to have a bird character and want to make them into a minifigure or put them in solid gold, brass, silver, go to heroforge.com down in the description. Check Quincy.
Wait, legit solid brass and gold? Did I miss that from the previous time?
Yes. Let me double check here.
Oh wow.
Because I know they do brass
Oh, that's
and silver.
pretty sick.
I don't know about the gold. Let me make sure about the gold. Let's see here. So polished antique bronze, silver. Steel. I'm sorry, steel. No, they do not do gold. I apologize for being incorrect about that. But
Still pretty cool that you can get brass and silver and whatnot.
Yep. They also have color statuettes that are twice the size as the minifigures for $100. But they usually run deals on them from time to time. Hopefully they run something for July 4th coming up. But there's also digital packs where you can get interesting minifigures that you can print out and send to your 3D printer that you can get access to for $8 a piece. I like having a lot of minifigures on hand, but I don't play IRL anymore, so a bit of a bummer on that. Check out Quincy on his threads. Check me out on Twitter and Insta, where my Instagram is completely fucking unhinged. Yeah, fuck it. Check Socky out on her Twitter, just for the fuck of it. Check us out on our Discord if you want to yell something at us, or if you just want to hang out. I believe that's Oh, check out the Throne if you happen to want to donate to us something neat. I've added a bunch of interesting things that will help out the stream as well as our emotional state. At the end of the
I'm
day,
not sure anything can help that out, but we try.
If you got a Lego set that is Back to the Future, would that help out a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would help out a little. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of the months, at the end of years, please, for the love of God, love one another. It is certainly free to do. Good night, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
It's fucking hot.